I have been excited to play this game because a close friend of mine, Cody McGaming, was able to play the game and really talked it up, said that it was fantastic. This is a roguelike volleyball game with tile-based movement, a little unusual. I haven't heard of a game quite like this before. We're gonna go in. We have 3 characters to choose from, or no, I think we have 3 characters from each team. I'm just gonna take this default one here. We've got the toad, the bull, and the doe. I'm a little bit blind on this. I'm not totally sure. I think there's like cards maybe, or trinkets. We'll see. So let's start with Toad. Toad has ball out, feint. Grants sequence if the Toad is off field. Sequence if the Toad is off field. Okay. Sequence. The player can repeat their attack. Okay. Allows to aim valid targets off field. So we're calling, I guess, bouncing the volleyball an attack. Allow to aim valid targets off field. Weird. Okay. And then you also have throat song. The extra range to the next move. It's like a sprint, maybe an ability. And then boggy backhand, -1 range to the next move. It starts on the current tile. Sends a slime puddle into a free tile on the row. So maybe I can attack the enemy with that. Make them mess up. We have the bull, which just simply has team play. If the bull is in the front row, hits along the column. So you're able to really maybe stop an attack from almost anywhere. You've got good range, I'm guessing. And then lastly, the doe. Stressed reflex gives adrenaline and resilient. Ignores the target's resistance. Ignores the target's resistance. Resistance ×2 until the next reception. Reception? Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of terms in here that are maybe not necessarily volleyball specific, but volleyball roguelike specific at least. Buck, push 1. Pushes by 1 tile per point, suffers 2 damage per tile. Okay. And then ball call, 2 strength of the target is on the same row. Yeah, we're gonna have to just see how this works because it's hard for me to picture having extra strength when I'm hitting a ball like this. Like, go further, be harder to hit back. I'm not totally sure. Faster is the idea, right? Welcome to a Smash It Wild match. Anything goes in this game. You can push your opponents off field or weaken them. You score by hitting 1 of the 6 tiles without any opponent receiving the ball. So it's kind of volleyball, except I can maybe knock them back so hard that they go off field, and when they're bouncing it back, I can then slam it down. I don't know how often in volleyball you hit the ball so hard that your opponent flies off the field, but we'll try. Select your players and place them on the field. So bull I understand to be a front line, if I'm not mistaken. The toad and the doe, tricky. I'll put you down here. I feel like this format makes sense. Let's just cover all our bases as well as possible. Doe, why are you so shiny and focused? Oh, it's because I'm still selecting you, I think. Oh, I can move you off the field too? Okay. Okay, this is weird. What's going on? Let's just go ahead and go with this. Attacks reduce the opponent's stamina and produce various effects. We have a health bar each, which is strange. Defense reduces stamina, or reduces suffered damage. Okay. Reduce the opponent's stamina, limits their movement, but does not prevent them from playing. Okay. Reduces their movement. Weird. And what is my goal right now? So I can either ball out, throat song, or boggy backhand, or can I throw it to them? Let's see. All teammates gain sprint. I don't know if I want to be doing these right now. Feint grants sequence of the, if the toad is off field. Oh, I'm focusing on toad right now. I think I'd like to be focused on you, but maybe I have to do it in order. Okay, weird. I have to play as the toad first. Okay. All teammates gain sprint. Sequence the toad is off field. Sends a slime puddle into a free tile on the row. Okay, I can send a slime puddle. What does this do? Oh, no, I'm hitting the ball. Okay. And maybe sending a slime puddle? I did. I sent a slime puddle on the row, which put it behind you. And now you're countering. And I get to choose someone to try and counter. Or counter. I guess you're volleying? What would you even call this? Maybe volleying. You and your opponent play in turns. Choose a player to receive in the movement range. If a player is grayed out during reception, it means they're too far away. So right now, only you are close enough. Aren't they just sending it out of the field, though? Feint. I feel like, can't I just ignore this? Maybe not. Maybe not. Well, hold on. That's kind of weird. Okay, we'll click on you and see what happens. So you took a little bit of damage potentially, and now I toss it to the toad, So I guess going out of bounds isn't necessarily going to lose the match. Weird. Okay. Team play. If the bull's in the front row. So now I'm selecting the bull because you are going to volley it to the bull. Can I not choose to just send it straight in? I guess not. So the bull is in the front row. It needs to stay in the front row at all times so that it can continue to just kind of, yeah, just keep using team play, I suppose. Team play or move. Ooh. Let's say I just move. Oh, no, that didn't work. Okay. Team play? Cancel. Okay, cancel. Team play. What does it do? Okay, strange. Team play. If the ball's in the front row, move. How do I select to just go ahead and send it? Team play. Okay, no, I have to select where I want it to hit or who I want it to hit, I guess. So we use team play, which hit both of them at once. That's the power of the bull. And now I get to choose if I want to send someone there and take a little damage. The bull needs to stay in the front line, so I think I send the bull there. Okay, I'm starting to get it. I think I'm starting to get it. Send it back to the toad, who is my primary primary weapon here. Gives adrenaline resistance, push, ball call. 2 strength of the target is on the same row. No, you're not in the same row, I don't think. Or no, okay. Wait, 2 strength is on the same row. Push back 1. Give adrenaline. What if I push you into them? Will pushing them into each other be a good call for me? So let's say I hit you into them. They hit back into them. They both take damage. Yeah, okay. So there's like a... Everyone takes damage if I push them into each other. That's super useful. Now you're coming up, the kitty, and attacking this square up here. And you're going to push me back if you... So I'd rather the toad get pushed back than the bull. So we send the toad there. Toad comes into here. Sends it to the doe this time. Okay, okay. Now what do you do? Doe, throat song. All teammates gain sprint. I guess I like that, because we're all kind of sent into weird spots right now, and then I can focus on trying to hit... Oh. Huh. This is interesting. So I'm gonna have you... I'm gonna throw this up, and the toad's gonna hit it in. Someone's gonna have to move into the puddle here, which is gonna reduce their range. And now you're gonna try to hit back. I feel like if you're trying to hit here, a feint, can't I just not block it? Is there a way for me to do that? No, I have to just choose you and block it. Maybe, oh no, maybe you're hitting it here and then it's just going so fast that it's going to send me here is all it's saying. Okay, that might have been my confusion. It's like, why exactly do I have to block something that's going to go out of bounds? But maybe it's not going out of bounds. Okay, now the bull is going to act because the doe is setting me up for it. If the bull is in the front row, hits along the column, this seems good. And we hit here. That way you get damaged. It seems like damaging the kitty is doing nothing anymore. I just need to let's just try to get them all to 0 HP if I can, essentially. All right, I'm going to send the frog to get it. You lose 1 HP per space moved, I think. Bull here. Ball call. 2 strength to the target. Oh, no, not the bull. I'm going the doe. So the doe. Target is on the same row. Yeah, the target. I think my target is on the same row, right? So ball call gives me +2 strength when target's in the same row, and the bull is in the same row as me. So I believe that would work. And then where can I hit it to? At one of these spots would make you. Oh, this would kill this one though. Actually, that's kind of crazy. Or what about push one back though? Push one back here is crazy. No, except that, yeah, right. So I can't, I can't shoot it to the middle. I have to shoot it to an open square. So if I push here or here, I can't like push you into each other like I'd like to. Gives adrenaline and resilience. What are we thinking about here? 2 strength, targets in the back row. Okay, let me try throwing it at you. This gets you down to 1 HP. So now both of you are down. Oh wait, actually that took you out entirely. So interesting. So it doesn't take you down to 1 HP, it just completely destroyed you. Maybe because of the slime puddle? Tile. Sure. Oh, -1 range. Strange. Okay. So you're hitting up into there. I'm not sure why. Why can't I just let you miss? Hold on. Attacks, movement, objective. Score 2 points wins the match. To do that, target one of the 6 on-field tiles to make sure your opponent doesn't receive the ball. Attack or push your opponent to drain their stamina. Okay, but what about, like, what if they're attacking and sending it into the wall? Well, that doesn't make any sense to me. Reduce the opponent's stamina and produce various effects. The defense reduces suffered damage. Reducing your opponent's stamina limits their movement, but doesn't prevent them from playing. Movement. Each player can move during their turn or move to receive the ball. Moving costs 1 stamina per tile. Right, so it's not like health, it's stamina. I'll try to keep that in mind. If no player can reach a tile inside the court, no one can receive the ball, and the point is scored. Right. Light characters can move 3 tiles, medium can move 2 tiles, heavy can move 1 tile. That's fine. What are these? When a player is pushed against an obstacle, they lose 2 stamina per push value. Right, yeah, like when I hit them to each other. That worked earlier really well. If pushed against another player, both lose that much stamina. Fantastic. Icon above an opponent shows who's playing next and their attack. You may adapt to that, but you never know which tile that opponent might target. Oh, so maybe they're not necessarily targeting here. It's just that if I have to go here, or else I miss it somehow. Like they're gonna land it like right in between, let's say, and I have to move up and hit it, and then I kind of like slide back over here. I guess. Okay, we'll try it. You go catch the ball. Launch it over to the doe. Now it's the toad's turn to try. All teammates gain sprint. Send a slime. I think, yeah, all teammates gain sprint here feels pretty good to me. Ooh, this lands. Okay, let's do it. Boom. Epic toad attack into there, and no one was fast enough to stop it. Okay. So we get our first point, but do they keep their lack of stamina? You win the match. I could see myself trying to get pretty good at this. +1 strength. Okay, so this goes to a specific unit. We get to upgrade. Attacks aiming off field inflict 3 extra damage. How do I make an attack aim off field? Or I can skip and gain some currency. When the doe suffers damage, the attacker is pushed by 1 tile. That seems insane. So just make my doe a powerhouse of blocking. Because you're going to suffer damage whenever you block, I feel like. The attacker is pushed by 1 tile. Strength is sort of the turn. What each of these things mean. Strength must be how much damage or how much reduction of stamina you get. So there's not really a health at all. It's just stamina damage. Attacks aiming off field inflict 3 extra damage seems also pretty crazy. But I don't know. I feel like I might just go simple with the intimidation. And then, okay, day 1. Weird. Day 1, we get to rest, train, or store. Train a player with several upgrade options. So training is probably a currency cost. Yeah. All attacks have feint. Allows to aim valid targets off field. Okay, so feint makes it so off field targets. I wish I had this with what I could have just taken, making it do 3 extra damage would be crazy. End of turn, each teammate with sprint gains 1 resistance. Each point's first attack generates a slime puddle. I might just go. I mean, Feint Master seems nuts. I'll skip those two. Wait, that does take a whole day, so we can either train. Okay, interesting. Set personal goals to earn rewards during matches. Training. Oh, I can either do toad training. Choose a player to train. Let's do choose a player to train, I think. Let's see if we can train. Yeah, I'd like to train the doe. Ending the turn off field gives sprint and enthusiasm. Yeah, that might be good for me because I'm gonna need you to be like super strong. Okay, day 3. Let's do it. Oh, interesting. And now we go against a new unit, a new set of enemies. The hound, dog, and the mutt. Sure. Okay. Placement phase. Select your players and place them on the field. So I guess if you end the turn off field, which might happen if you're here, the bull stays there and the toad can go in the middle, kind of. You're light, right? You're medium, you're heavy. That makes sense. Light. Wait, no, you're medium, and 3 mediums. So different teams have different sets of like medium, light, heavy kind of deal. What are you doing right now? Apply fragile, push 1, K9 formation. Okay. Whatever you say. So grant sequence the toad is off field. All teammates gain sprint. I guess I'll do all teammates gain sprint. And then, yeah, I really want to try to throw for off field and mess you guys up that way if possible. Yeah, let's do this. Boom. You're down so much HP already. But they're also going to get more dangerous too, right? Because if I'm getting upgrades like this. Who to receive? This is going to make me end off field, which gives me an advantage, right? That's the idea. So let's go ahead and do this. You take a little damage, which also pushes the enemy. And then because you're going to end off field, you get to have sprint. Okay, sweet. So sprint, I think lets you get one extra movement without cost, maybe. Like we do move. Oh no, it still costs a lot. Weird. Stressed, buck, ball call. Plus your strength of the target is on the same row. Oh yeah, rows are like this. Not yeah. I'm thinking of columns versus rows. Can I move first and then do ball call? Let's try it. You move first and then ball call. And I think this gives me +2 strength. And then with that strength, we get here, which is going to instantly put you down to 3 HP. Boom. Nice. Okay, sweet. That's cool. Now you're going to counter hit. I'm already here, so ideally... Oh, I can switch these guys? Ah. That's interesting. So I don't want that. Okay. Switching seems like it's going to reduce the damage I take a little bit. But wait, couldn't I also just grab with this? But that's going to reduce... What are you doing to me? Push 3. Yeah, it's super dangerous. So yeah, this seems better. We switch these guys around, and we avoid some of the damage ourselves. I think that makes sense. All right. If the bull's the front row, hits along the column. Sweet. But now you guys aren't in the same column. So I'm going to get this guy out, I think, or get them down anyway, so they don't have any HP left or any stamina. And you bounce up and you're going to attack, but when you have no stamina, can I right click or can I click on you? Yeah. Can no longer move while it's 0 stamina, but can still attack. Okay, so you can't move. Which is why last time no one could stop the ball. Okay, sure. Yeah, we're gonna put you out of field. This forces you to get pushed back. And then, yeah, Toad. I can put it here, I think. Or maybe even here, and you guys have to go all the way around them. Yeah, I can put it here. We do all teammates gain sprint, send a slime puddle into a free tile on the road. Yeah, that seems good. Slime puddle seems good. Oh, I can't put it here. Why not? Oh, because they have to. If they can go and catch it, fine. But if they can't go and catch it, maybe, then it's out of bounds, so I can't send it there. So why do they have to catch it though? Yeah. Okay. So field. Okay, let's put you here. We'll put you in the front over here. That way we can send it up top right. That could be pretty safe. That could be pretty safe. Oh, and it's also there's a turn order in the top center, which is why sometimes like when it makes sense for someone else to go, it's always the right. It's always a certain one that goes. I can try to keep that in mind too. So you're sending here. I definitely want it to be Toad, I would say, because I really can't have the bull be the one to deal with this right now. Now you go, and you should have sprint. Push 1. I can knock you into them, which is kind of nice. Same row. What would make the most sense here? Push 1. Just to push you into them, but okay. I mean, I like that it's going to knock you down to 0 HP. That is nice. Adrenaline and resistance. Do strength. Yeah, let's do the push 1 here, because it's going to knock someone else down to 0 stamina, which leaves just one person who can actually defend, which is pretty awesome. Although I am much lower stamina now than I would like to be. Bone Appetite, push 3. Oh, spooky, yeah. You're basically, yeah, you're guaranteeing you knock out the Toad, which is pretty dangerous. Well, actually, hold on. This only damaged the Toad, huh? No, it will knock you out. That's why I thought it would, but then I was like, wait, it says 4 health. Okay. All right, now we do the bull. Interesting. What's going to get the most damage onto you? This will? Okay. We'll get you down to... And if I can get Toad... Oh, if I can get Toad to play, I could have Toad hit the opposite side of them here, and then it's like impossible for you to catch it. Oh, wait, I can't do that, though, because then you won't be able to get it, which means it'll be out of bounds. Super strange. Okay. So, yeah, no one else is going to be able to do this, but because you're aiming directly for me, I can, I think, safely just take this hit. So that seems fine, right? Yeah, you're going to knock me out, but I only have Bull left, who is heavy, which is going to be potentially a problem. But I put you out. I put you here, I guess, is maybe the safest. Grant sequence if the Toad is off field. What does this mean for me? Versus this? Oh, either way, I guess I win here because you have enough movement, right? Because you're medium, so you can't move as far. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay. Okay, that's interesting. We get another point, but it feels like I thought I was supposed to get 2 points to win. It feels like I just need 1. You win the match 1-0. Huh. I'm learning. It is tricky. Advance 1 tile when suffering damage. +1 range to the next move. +2 strength. Range to the next move. Dazzling move? Weird. +1 range to the next move. Advance 1 tile when suffering damage. I think Stone Charge is good to keep us strong. I also feel like training is what it's all about. I don't see the point of anything else. So we could try meditation, though. What does meditation mean? Get 100 sparks of inspiration. You meditate? Okay. Events, risk, and earn. They all seem the same. Let's just go for one. You don't have enough gold. Lose 100 gold. Oh. Interesting. So I could spend gold. Does 100 gold gain 50? Or just gain 100 gold? I'll take the inspiration. And then I want to go for training, I think. Do I train the bull? Nah, I think I'm going to do general training. See if I can get something good. All attacks push 1 tile. That's super cool. Each turn inflict +1 damage. Oh, power surge is crazy. I might even buy this +1 resistance. I mean, why not, right? K7. I mean, I don't know. Maybe nothing for 25 is ever worth it, though. Might be the case. Okay, Fox, what are we doing here? Select your players and place them on the field. Yeah. This is okay. Oh, you guys aren't healed. Holy, that's spooky. Okay, I didn't know that would... That's pretty dangerous. Okay. +2 if it starts on the same row. We're not. Gives adrenaline and resilience. I could move you to try to get in the same row, but that's going to damage me a bunch. Adrenaline and resilience. Maybe I do this one. And then we aim for... Yeah, let's get you a little damage. Put everyone up in the top left. Oh, this is the guy with... Okay, they've got a penguin and a bear. Interesting. Push 1 opponent on the same row with a target. Ooh, okay. Oh, tricky. I think it's safer to go with a doe here, right? Unless... Oh, I can't move first. Interesting, yeah. Dangerous. Yeah, I'll push them away. Take a little damage here. Ouch. Oh, dangerous. Now, you... We can do... Yeah, we can do this. Unfortunately, no one's on the same row right now, or column, I should say. 9, 25. Wow, you have so much HP. Oh, but I can go here, and then it pushes you and hits. Oh, wow. Okay, wait. That could make some sense. So we take you down from 14 to 12, then from 31 to 25. I don't know if there's good odds of actually taking out... They're light though. They can move really far. This is dangerous. So they're opting to keep their light as healthy as possible. We push you both out of bounds though. Interesting. Oh, and you volleyed it to them. Oh, can I do that? Okay. Maybe I move the toad in, or the bull. Who do I move in here? Okay. Oh, you take way more. Okay, we'll move the bull in. Ouch. Painful, though. Oh, they put ice slab. 1 extra tile. Oh, push players slide extra. Okay. Gain sprint. Grant sequences if the toad is off field. I can move you off field. This sequences mean here. To ball. Okay, ball out. And I could pass it. But who would I actually want here? I think... Maybe just... Oh, I can't... Oh, I can send it here, though. Yeah, I can make you move real far. Yeah, I'm gonna make you move all the way across. Okay. We'll get some slime on their field, and we'll also make you go across. Okay. Oh, it's dangerous, though. Yep. Are you pushing? Yeah, I bet you are. You're gonna get me down to 0? You're gonna get me down to 1. I don't want the bull at 0. That's too dangerous. Well, maybe it's okay, actually. Getting the heavy, not be able to move is maybe not the end of the world. You get to go again? Okay. Holy cow. That is dangerous for me. I'll try to keep 2 alive, I suppose. Holy cow. Yeah, this is tough. And the bull... What are you doing to me? Each turn attacks inflict +1 damage. Yeah, right. So you're getting boosted, at least. You have 2 strength right now, so you're inflicting 2 extra damage. And you are... Oh, this guy's on the same row. I could probably knock them out, no? Or no, that doesn't work. Huh. But you are on the same row, I would figure. Okay, well, maybe not then. We do push 1. What about adrenaline? This is dangerous. Yeah, I'm gonna tough spot. I can push you into the puddle. Maybe that's an okay call. Now you're in the puddle. You have less range anyway. Oh, I'm in danger. Frost bomb. Okay. Who to go? I think either way, I'm under major threat here. I guess we go with you. Holy cow. Okay. Toad, make it happen. Team play. Oh, no, it's not even Toad, is it? Okay. At least you're in the front row, I suppose. Okay, this gets them nearly down. It's kind of useful. 8. Yeah, I think it's my best bet is to try to get as many of them close to out as possible. But I'm really feeling like this might be it. Okay, but we're learning. Okay, you made yourself unable to go, but it's because you're trying to win, right? Yeah. Okay, we move Toad in. It's my last choice, and then. Oh, I'm the Toad, though, so there's a chance that I could... Hold on. Bird song? Oh, no, I can't. Yeah, I thought maybe I could shuffle it here, but that wouldn't work. I need to get it somewhere that they can go. Okay. Toad is not off field. All teammates gain sprints. I don't know if that would work. Can you sprint when you're... out of energy? Will this work somehow? All teammates gain sprint. Kind of thinking it won't. Yeah, you just get to win. Okay, fair. What happens if I lose a match? Lose a point. Oh, okay. Also strength at the start of the turn. Adrenaline. When an off-field opponent suffers damage, they get out of breath. Movement consumes 1 extra stamina per tile. Oof, that's crazy. Generate 2 stamina per turn. Regenerate 2 stamina per turn. Ooh, interesting. Oh, I don't know on these ones. I think I'd take this one. 2 stamina per turn is kind of crazy. Oh, okay. Wait, but why is 1 win for me? It's your first match against other Wilders. The other tournament's favorites. In a match against Wilders, you need to win 2 rounds. Okay, so you'll need 1 normally. Losing a point isn't the end of the world. Losing 2. Okay, so I actually could still win, but my stamina is kind of low. Oh, okay. Well, not as bad as it was before, maybe. So I think... what I want to do... Ooh, tricky. Do I want to damage their heavy or focus on their light and medium? I think the light and the medium is more important. Oh, and that also pushed you into them, which is cool. Because the light and the medium are... Oh, because yeah, anything you do, it pushes. That's cool. Okay, sure. Oh, you're going to take out one of my units straight away, though. Okay, I'll do this one, then. Okay. I forgot about that auto-pushing on this character. They have so many cool passives going on in this game right now. Toad is not out of field. I mean, I could try to move us out of field and then get sequence. I don't know if I remember what sequence does. Sequence. But maybe I try it. Or just send a slime puddle in there somewhere for somebody. Let's gain sprints. What makes the most sense? Ooh. Sequence. I feel like sequence might be crazy. Okay. I'm gonna send their light as far as I can. Good. Nice. And yeah, sequence just means that I can go again, huh? Crazy. Okay, yeah, sequence is definitely worth it then. Why does moving this extra 1 not seem to damage you more? 4 and 4. I'm gonna guess that it does. Yeah, it does. It just doesn't really show up quite right. Okay. Okay, yeah, so sequence is just crazy worth it. You're sending there. I can't, so I'm gonna have to send this one there, unfortunately. Okay. Oh, you get sequence as well. Oh, okay. Well, I should send the bull. You bounce it up. Yeah, I wish we could do Toad every time, I suppose, really. Push 1. Starts in the same row. Push 1. Turn at a person. Oh, yeah, I appreciate you being around. No worries. I mean, I can take one of you out, but it's really not gonna resolve. I think what I need to do is I need to push you into each other. Oh, you did. Oh, you didn't come back. Right. True. Oopsies. Okay, now they're down to 0, which is good. But I think, yeah, you're gonna get me down to 0. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Yeah, our first run here is definitely a learning experience. Team play. If the ball's in the front row, so I can try to hit you into each other. Yeah, I'm going to try to hit... Oh, it's actually tricky. I don't know where's best here. Well, you're the bull, though. So, yeah, I'm going to hit here. I'm going to hit here because if you come forward, then it pushes everybody. Oh, it didn't push you. Ah, okay. Yeah. Right. So what happens now? Yeah, I think we come back with better understanding. Unless... Let's see what happens. Lose a match. Yeah, let's run it back. I think I learned a lot there. All right. Run it back. Keep with this. Okay. So here's what I've learned so far. I think how passives work is one thing. Like, passives seem really strong. It doesn't indicate, though, when you have a passive, like it's going to push somebody. If you have the passive, it'll happen, but it's not going to tell you that it's going to push them, which is a little bit tricky. How's the gameplay? I would say good so far. I think, yeah, some of that stuff is kind of weird, that it doesn't really tell you what's going to happen before it happens. Like, it does up until you have a passive that does something that, yeah, that you, like, it then doesn't show it, which does make it pretty complicated. Need to learn the game since I just got here. Yeah. I mean, totally. Okay, so that's one thing that I need to try to keep myself aware of, is like who has what passives and how are they going to play out. So like damage amounts and who's pushed where is going to depend on passives, not just on what the game actually tells me the standard characters movesets will do. So like in this case, so let me explain how it kind of works for starters here, I suppose. So the doe right now is the one that is knocking it up into the air. The bull is the one that's going to be actually attacking. So let's see, team play. If the bull is in the front row, hits along the column. So here's what I might want to do. I can move. Movement will cost me stamina. So like your health bar is basically stamina. But if I move to the front row, then team play, the bull's like hitting in move, basically they're just standard volley, will instead do a bunch of damage everywhere. So if I move one forward, instead of being here, team play's effect will happen, which is dependent on being on the first row. So one forward we go. Now doe hits it up into the air to bull. Bull now can hit here, and you see all that effect right now. That's all because you're in the front row. It like hits this big area. We should hit, I don't know how much it matters which one I hit here. So I'm just going to hit you. Boom, we hit. Hits into these. They all take a bunch of damage. Comes up to them. You are using Furball. Apply out of breath. So whoever goes onto this is now going to move slower, I think. The ball has a front row team play. You place them at the front to start with. True, yeah, true, totally. And I think I will in future. But for like kind of just showing off and talking about it, I wasn't as worried about it. This enemy essentially... In my understanding, like this enemy, I just have to win one on and I'm fine. Where if they're like wildlings or something, like if they're more like me, then I can win. I have to win multiple. These ones should be pretty easy though. I'm gonna move you in. I think I'll catch with them. Now the doe will go. Adrenaline resistance gives adrenaline resistance. Adrenaline and resistance. So I don't know if it tells me what those do really, which is a little bit strange. Yeah, in terms of gameplay, there's a lot of like kind of missing explainers a little bit, and then also, yeah, it's just some weirdness to it. But the doe is now going. The bull is going to hit it up to the doe. The doe is going to gives adrenaline resistance. I'm going to see if I can figure out what that does here. I'm going to have you, so we hit over to this side. The closest character is going to try to go for it, which runs out of stamina for them. Running out of stamina is not like you no longer exist, but it does make it so that you won't move anymore. You can only stay in your current position. So now they're hitting. And they're doing a feint, which basically means they're able to hit out of bounds, and I have to go and get it if I can, which is really dangerous for me, right? So I have 22 health. I'm going to lose a ton of health trying to go and get this ball. They also maybe have some type of passive. I'm not sure exactly. There's something going on where they are making me lose a lot of HP for just moving. But okay, you're going to rush this way, catch the ball. Yep, good. Let's see. Okay. Now... Okay, now the doe is passing to the toad. The toad is right now there. So ball out. How this one works, it says grants sequence if the toad is off field. So assuming the toad is out here, I can do ball out and I can toss somewhere and try to get one of you to catch it, which is a feint. So it allows me to toss it off the edge of the field. I think that's how that works. So let's go with... I'm going to section you guys up into the top right corner if I can. Sends you here, you take some damage. Then, because the sequence, I get to go again. And I get to choose another spot to try to send you into... I'm going to send you up into the corner, like I mentioned. So now you guys are all sectioned off here. You're really low on stamina. You can't really move very much anymore. They toss it to their stamina-less character, which is going to force me to travel again with my toad. So they are also doing a kind of clever thing of keeping me in the top left. but I have more characters down here, so we'll be fine. We have Bull Rush. Bull Rush character, it hits people in a column, so it's not super useful here. Instead, what I'm focused on is just getting you... Honestly, I'm going to tuck you up here too, huh? Bull Rush, we slam you up here, you take a bunch of damage, and you toss it to one of your units, they volley it back, you're attacking there. I can pretty safely block that. Out of breath you're going to apply to me, which is going to make it really hard for me to respond to something. I would rather do that on my heavy character who can't respond really anyway, I think, but we got to be careful here for sure. Remove the heavy in. You get out of breath. And now we toss this back up to Toad, who's now going to volley it to our Doe. And Doe... I think at this point we can just win, because I don't think you can catch me here. We're just going to do this. Boom. Up and slam into the bottom left. Two of their characters are out of stamina. This character is too far away to get to it, and we get our point. And hence, a winning match. But that's without any of the passives. Passives are what really complicates the game. Are they speaking in French? That I don't know. Must be the devs, I suppose. 2 strength. So here we start with a level up. You beat anything, you get a level up, and you also get to use your currency to try to train and whatnot. 2 strength boosting. That's basic. I think that just means you do 2 extra damage on hit. +1 strength at start of turn is kind of crazy. That I'm not... Is that every turn? +1 range to the next move. So these are things that I'm not as sure on. Adrenaline. Power. +2 strength is a passive flat constant. +1 is going to take multiple turns to wind up. It is kind of important to burst them down. So I might do extraordinary power, even though normally I might do adrenaline here. Because, yeah, it really is about getting them down within a short span of turns, rather than scaling up, I think. Although it might last between rounds. That I don't know. Not like between battles, let's say, but like between rounds. Because there's some enemies you fight where you have multiple rounds. Rest. Rest would let my characters, if we do team here, let my characters gain their strength back. Or stamina. Your Toad's a little low on stamina right now. The other two are doing okay. Okay. Oh, and gear. I can have gear on them. Okay. So if I go to Toad right now, you can see they have that passive extraordinary power. Might take longer. Yeah, exactly. Kick the bot. Yeah. Well, they got a couple messages in. I'll see if I can mess with them later. If they send another one, I'll just ban them. But otherwise, I'd like to ban their type of message if I can. Okay, so no gear on you. It's just a passive. We don't know what gear does yet. Fair enough. Meditate, rest, store. I don't have much for cash. I think we just do rest here. Ooh, catch your breath, gain endurance. Can I back out of this, actually? I don't know if I really want this, then. I thought okay, back to schedule? No, I can't. I don't want to spend gold. I think I'll just take the endurance. So it hits each character. I can't just specifically get one. Kind of tricky. Meditate, events. Risk and earn reward. Let's try an event. I don't know. Okay. I could get 50 inspiration from this. Spend some gold and get 50 inspiration. I might do that. And then do our next fight. This time I'm going to try to like put my people in the right spots if I can. So the bull is going to start in the front center. And I'll move you down. I'm going to move you to the side here so you can hopefully take advantage. Ready? So you are the first one. Because we have ball out, which is grants sequence the Toad is off field, I get to basically toss twice immediately. It's such a huge advantage. Who do I want to section around? What are you? You're the medium. You're all mediums. Okay, tricky. Frog in middle. Nah, this is better. I think. I'm gonna get you to go up. Boom. You can grab there, and I'm gonna sequence and hit you into the back corner. So you're immediately basically out of HP. Very close to fully down. All right, you're going there. I think it'd be safest to send the doe up there, and then we can hopefully bounce to the bull in front. Ooh, you have big push there. Ouch. Yeah, pushes, it doesn't say how much damage I'm actually going to take from pushes, because they go into the wall. Like, that should count for me, but oh well. You go up to here, and now the doe is getting to go here. I can do a push here, so I'm going to push you into them, doing big damage to that set. Seems decent. Adrenaline and resilience, I just don't know what they do exactly. All right, push. So, like, in this case, for example, you can see that I'm going to do from 13 down to 9. I think that's just the raw strength that I'm hitting them with. But it doesn't say any damage to this guy, which it should, because, boom, we push you into each other, doing damage to both. Unless maybe it did show. Maybe I just missed. It doesn't, like, maybe it's just not red or something. Okay. Yeah, we do Toad here, so Toad can get shot into the back line, so they can do sequence. Well, when they can. That's fine. Bull goes first. Tricky thing here is... I can't get you to go into each other, unfortunately. But I can get this guy pretty low down and section to the backside here. Adrenaline is +1 strength per turn since that was in shop. Interesting. Was it really? Okay. Now, what are you doing? You're pushing all enemies in targeted column. Yeah, spooky. I think what you're going to do is push me down, I believe. But yeah, it's not very descriptive of that. Okay. Yeah, I think you're just going to push me down, so I don't mind being pushed there. You're going to push me into the wall there, but then this guy should get pushed down because they're in the same column. Never mind. We do ball out. I'm going to do the feint thing again. That's always good for me. Okay. I think I'm going to get you down to no stamina first. And then I'm going to sequence... I'm going to see if I can send you to the top. You're medium, so you're not going to be able to block a hit here. This should guarantee me a win next turn, I think. Oh, you moved. You spent stamina to move. I guess you can do that. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I guess I'll do with a doe here. It's got to be the doe. You get pushed. You're down to 5. Adrenaline is +1 strength per turn. Wow. Okay. Well, that is quite useful. Okay, we'll do that. We'll do that. I'm going to send you to the top if I can. Get you further from this bottom area. And actually, you just ran out as well. Okay, it didn't tell me that you did that, but it must be because of my strength, I suppose. You hit to there. I can pretty easily go up. It's my turn next time. Otherwise, I wouldn't get us all sectioned into one corner here. It's kind of spooky, but it doesn't even... I don't even need... I could send me 1-4. It doesn't really matter. We're just going to go straight into the win. Okay. Boom. Feint. No need. No need. All right, in we go. There it is. Yeah, so feint basically, yeah, feint just allows me to send outside the arena, but I don't want to do that unless I can score, like, unless I'm going to damage them a ton, right? Because if I'm going outside the arena, you just lose, unless they'll go to it, which is weird, but it works. +4 stand, I guess that's true in volleyball as well, right? Like, people do go for feints. They do go for out of bounds. +4 stamina to the doe, a little tempting. Attacks aiming off field inflict 3 extra damage is insane. Oh, regenerates 2 stamina per turn. These are really tough, actually. Which one to go for? Stamina regeneration is kind of crazy, but I think Acid Rain with what I have right now is actually just, it's too tempting. The toad is kind of crazy. Set personal goals to earn rewards during matches. Tempting, but I think training here is more important. I have a lot of currency right now. Regenerate 3 stamina per turn. There we go. Yeah, I'd like that. Attacks inflict +1 damage. Yeah, so we get Power Surge. We get super. Yeah. When the doe suffers damage, the attacker is pushed by 1 tile. Also pretty crazy. I might just buy all here. All in on the doe, boosting the doe. Go into an event. Lose 50 sparks. Ooh, lose 50 sparks for 200 gold. Normally you spend 100 gold to get 50, I think. So this is quite worth it. Yeah, that seems like it makes sense. And then I could go to the store. I've never been to the store before. Oh, this is where I get my equipment. Right, super doe. Yeah, kind of crazy. The game looks really good. Not gonna lie. Yeah, totally. Yeah, I've already mentioned. I think there's like little tweaks here and there, but honestly, it's really cool. 2 adjacent teammates gain resistance 2. Resistance must reduce the amount of damage they take when hit. Maybe. Interesting. Attacks apply out of breath. Attacks grant 2 stamina. Crazy. Attacks push 1. That is interesting. I think I like that for the bowl, maybe. Might buy that for the bowl. Fly out of breath is also interesting. Beyond that, push toad. Or a push toad, maybe. Well, why push? Oh, because it can hit twice. That could be good. True. That's a good point, actually. So maybe the out of breath would be better for bowl. Yeah, because pushing twice is crazy. You can't double out of breath, I don't think. You attack out of field and push the wall. Yeah, and I could push them twice. I mean, I would just push them a little bit. So, like, I don't always want to attack the corner. I want to attack where they're gonna move the furthest. But I guess pushing does more damage than moving further. So, true. Attacks grant +2 stamina. I guess +2 stamina as well in the bowl could make sense. Because right now the bowl is, like, it's very hard for it to get stamina. Where the doe has an easy time at this point. So, out of breath for the doe. Maybe I don't hate that. Does a bunch of damage and then makes them not able to move. I don't know, maybe. +2 stamina seems really good. should push when they move to catch the ball, right? Yes, but it doesn't necessarily push into the corner. It just pushes back. But into each other, yeah, that would be the idea. Which, yeah, it could definitely be good. I think it will be. I think it will be. And I'll try to aim for the corner instead of aiming for like a little further down and drawing them out when I can. I don't know, resistance too? Resistance and resilience are two separate things. Yeah, I think so. I guess so, which is actually kind of weird, huh? Resilience I think resilience is about stamina. Well, resistance it would be as well, because resistance should be about health, but there's no health. Yeah, weird, right? Push when. Yeah, I don't know how much I care about. Like, I guess this is supposed to be good, so wait. Yeah, I might take it just because I don't know what it does. And then team, I'm gonna give the Toad the wind gloves. And Relic. 2 adjacent teammates gain resistance. Oh, so they don't even have to. It's not like one holds it. That's actually crazy. Okay, then stamina. Stamina won the bull because it's hard for his stamina. Yeah, I need to keep you alive if I can. You're hard to keep alive. And then out of breath, I suppose. We'll just take what we can. We'll just take what we can. It might be good, it might not be. We'll take what we can. All right, now schedule, and I don't want to no, yeah, we're good. Day 7. Show who's best at Wild Smash. Let's do it. Number behind it, resilience didn't. I'm guessing resistance is for stamina. Okay, yeah. All right, so let's try to keep everything in mind right now, because now it's gonna be even harder to do so, because again, it doesn't really tell very well, but I have a lot of things that I can work with. So Toad is my pusher. That's number 1, right? Toad is gonna be so Do first. I think we leave everything where it is. This is fine. So Do first. Do is my self-enhance, so I'm gonna go adrenaline and try to enhance you even faster. And resilient, that seems okay. And I want you to go... Wait, you don't have push, you have out of breath. Okay, and what does this guy do? Eagle? They're a medium, heavy, light? Okay. Out of breath on a light is kind of nice. But I think I want to pull you guys down here because then I can really get you into the corner, because the heavy can't move very much. Give you a little out of breath. Now you're hitting here. The attacked area expands depending on the number of totems. Okay. Whatever. All right. Whatever you say, dude. I don't want to. Yeah, I'll just tank the damage here. That's fine. Whoa! What does it mean? Okay. Now off to the Toad, who is going to do our sequence. I unfortunately, yeah, I have to send you here for this to work how I want. That's fine. You're gonna get pushed by this into the corner. That's good. Fortunately, oh, and then you get pushed into them. Perfect. Yeah, this will work. We're gonna tuck you all in, do some crazy damage from all the pushing. You're down to 2. You just lost that 2 stamina in order to move. I feel okay about it. I'm gonna have to. This is gonna hurt me, regardless. So I'll do it on the Toad. Much as I would like not to do it on the Toad, we got to do it. All right. You here, I think, because you have push, don't you? No, you don't have push. You have grants 2 stamina. Interesting. Either way, we're gonna tuck you guys into the corner. I maybe even could have put it here and just 1. Actually, wait, hold on. Would that have just 1 there because you can't move? Oh, I should have done that. Oopsies. Reception. Yeah, actually, I should have just done it there. I didn't even think about that. That's crazy. Frog is pogging. Yeah. Give the stamina reach into the dough since they're receiving more. Not gonna lie. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah. I can pretty safely move you in unless they're going to push here, but I don't think that they will. Places a totem on the player, row and column. Yeah. We're going to move you in. And now you just got... Wait, okay, hold on. Oh, yeah, you have a passive. Right, that's why it's on the dough. Yeah. That's why it's on it. Because the dough already has a passive. I forgot about that, yeah. 1-2 turns ago, if I saw correctly. Possibly. Right, because you have spear regeneration, so we actually have 2 regenerators now. The dough doesn't need it. We're good. Push 1. Maybe maybe I just knock you out here. Maybe that's fine. Because I don't think I can. Yeah, because you have 1 movement. You have 3 movement. You have. Okay, yeah. Just knock out the light. The light is important to knock out. Good. Didn't show who would have received it. Yeah, maybe. Okay, so you're attacking this way. I'm just gonna, I think, just easily block this. Well, I could swap you guys 11 and 4. I don't think so. We'll just take the damage. Okay, now... So are there totems? Oh, there's a totem here and here. Okay, gotcha. Now you... okay, you just go in. Sweet. Bonk. Bonk, bonk. All right. Win a point. I could gain 50 or I could take strength start of turn. When the doe suffers damage, the attacker is pushed by 1 tile. Doe does get hit a good amount. I like that. I think I like that. Intimidation. Okay. Oh yeah, we have 2 now. We have 2 because they're an actual proper team. Okay. All right, I can do this. Yeah, I like this. I like this start for sure. So we're starting with bull. We're gonna hit. You have stamina gain. 2 adjacent teammates gain resistance to. Okay. Ah, so I can't send it outside, right? Because I don't have a feint. I guess that's fair. Okay. Go here. Oh, it didn't damage them. The bull should damage them, I thought. Oh well. Okay, so you're hitting there. Oh, spooky. 17 down to 8. 11 down to 4. Okay. Wait, but then who's next? It's going to be Doe. Well, we should do the Doe because Doe can heal, I think. And then also get resistance by being next to each other. That's cool. Right. And then, yeah, and then you heal. And then you get more damage, and your damage is up to crazy numbers. Adrenaline resistance. Adrenaline and resistance. I think that's doing what you were saying. We also have a push option, though, which is pretty tempting. If I could push you into them, that would do pretty good. And you also have a lot of strength. On the same row. So you're saying the target's in the same row. It's kind of tempting, but... I think we just do big damage here. Yeah, the totems are meant to be used between, so they're really trying to stock up for now. Interesting. Oh, tricky. I don't know if you're going to survive this or not. You won't, but will you revive when it's your turn? Maybe. It's going to take a bit. Fall out. So I can't land it yet, but I could send you out like this, and then with my sequence, I think I win here, right? Yes. Yes. All right. There it is. That's crazy. that's really satisfying. Okay, interesting. Sequence, super strong. +4 stamina. When the doe suffers damage... Wait, can I get 2 intimidation? When an off-field opponent suffers damage, they get out of breath. What? 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 Oh, okay. That's crazy. When an off-field opponent is crazy. All right, okay. I see it. So that is just one of the sets of characters. That's the thing. So if I play replay, there are still... So we saw the green fielders. You can kind of see the way they mesh together is like the toad is all about getting people off the field. The bull is about damaging people that are in the same area. The doe is... I mean, for me, it seemed like the doe was about like amplifying its damage over time. But then, yeah, who knows for Arctics and for totems? I mean, totems there seemed like it could have been crazy with a longer play. Arctics are like placing down ice and pushing people around us. Maybe very push-based build. We'll see. Very curious about it. But all right, if you are on YouTube, I appreciate you coming around. A shorter one today. But I will likely play the Arctics and the totems as well. Try to show this off to you soon. So if you're enjoying this, stick around, subscribe, follow, that sort of thing. All right, later on YouTube. All right.